Alrighty, so welcome to another video. So this is probably the third time that I've tried to film this, so we're going to try to get this done. Today's video we're going to be talking about kind of how I took what I'm passionate about and what I enjoy doing and turning that into a business and a full-time job. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the 5 steps that I took personally to take that passion and turn it into a business. So hopefully by the end of this video you guys will understand exactly what I did and how that can apply to you guys, so you guys can replicate it and do it on your own if you have something you're passionate about that you want to make money off of or just turn into a business. So the first step that you guys are going to have to go through is figuring out what it is that you're passionate about. Now for most people, they already know things that they're passionate about, and for a lot of people, they're passionate about so many different things, they just don't know which area to go in. Now when it comes to that problem, you're just going to have to pick one. You guys cannot chase 2 rabbits and expect to catch both of them. You're just going to have to pick one and run with it. Now for some people, you might not even know where you guys want to go, but I'm sure there's things you're passionate about, and I'm sure there's ways you guys can turn that into money as well. So if you're not sure what it is you're passionate about, ask your parents, ask your friends, what is it that you think I'm passionate about? What could be my dream job? And then get some ideas from there. So for me, I was just always extremely passionate about working out, whether it was lifting, whether it was basketball. It didn't really matter. I just enjoyed working out all throughout my entire career of high school and then getting into college. So I just knew, okay, I want to be paid to work out essentially. Some way or another, it didn't matter how I was going to do it. I knew that's kind of the avenue that I wanted to take. And then as I got older, I kind of started to clarify exactly what it is that I wanted to do. And then I just basically went after it. So step number 2 is really all about just building as much knowledge, getting as good as you can or as much experience as you can with whatever it is that you're passionate about. So for me and for like most other people, if you're passionate about it, you most likely already have a lot of experience with it or have been practicing a lot. But for me, it was, I'm good at basketball, right? I really like training, but I didn't know the science or the business side of any of it, right? So I really had to dive into the knowledge of that and kind of narrow my focus a little bit more on what it is that I knew I was going to try to turn into a business. So really diving into the knowledge of that stuff through books, podcasts, YouTube videos, and really just reaching out to a lot of people that I knew were already at the top of the field in what I was trying to do. So no matter what it is, there's tons of videos out there on whatever it is you're passionate about, tons of podcasts and tons of people that are already probably doing exactly what it is that you guys want to do. Even if it's not precisely what you guys want to do, I'm sure there's someone in the exact same field that can give you guys a lot of advice and help you guys move forward a little bit faster. So for me, like I said, tons of books. I've probably read over 100 and something books in the last 2 to 3 years, tons of videos, and then just really trying to learn from people who are already doing what I was doing, and just being open to working for free and just learning any way I can and being a sponge and absorbing as much of that information as I can so I can then go and provide value for other people. So step number 3 is just figuring out exactly how you guys can provide value, whether that's through a product, a service, whether that's completely online or completely in person, whatever it is, you guys got to figure out what it is that you guys want to provide for other people that you guys can exchange to get money for. And for me, that was just, okay, I'm going to do basketball training, in-person stuff. That's what I decided I was going to do. Now, the big thing with this is do not procrastinate this, right? I know a lot of people, like I said, they're interested in a lot of different things and they know kind of what they want to do, but they're just not taking the step to actually deliver on that, whether it's create that product or actually train your first person, right? You guys got to take that leap and get started. That's the biggest thing with this step. Just get started. The first product you drop, the first service or training session you do is not going to be good. That's just the way it is. My old Instagram videos too, trash. My first couple of training sessions, terrible. But you guys have to start, right? And I wasn't charging a lot at first. I was just trying to get my name out there and get started, get experience for myself. And then obviously as you grow, you refine your product, your service, you increase your prices, you provide more value, you guys get better at what it is that you're doing. But you have to start. Do not procrastinate this step. Just get started and put whatever it is out there that you guys are going to do and just get going. Now step 4, obviously once you start, is figuring out how to grow that and expand it. So this is where a lot of the marketing comes into play, and really just scaling what it is that you're doing to get more people interested in your product. So this is where a lot of the social media comes in. So for me, I was doing in-person basketball training, so I figured, okay, the way I can supplement this, increase my clientele, get more people interested in it, get more people to know me, was just by posting on Instagram. So I started posting on Instagram, slowly got into Twitter a little bit, and then got into YouTube as well. And that's just a great way and a free way to advertise yourself and whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's a product or a service. And same thing, like I was saying, don't procrastinate this. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, right? I was nervous as hell to post my first Instagram video, right? Thinking back how silly and stupid that is, I was scared to talk to a camera like I am now. but you just got to do it. Again, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Especially on social media, there's just so many advantages and so little downside to putting yourself out there and putting your product out there, your service out there. So just posting content, I was just posting anything and everything just to really get experience, right? Nothing was perfect, nothing was phenomenal. Over time, I really refined it, but you just have to be willing to put yourself out there. Even if you feel like things are stupid, just put yourself out there, provide value online through social media. And then obviously then you guys can grow into some advertisement stuff, paid advertisement, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, things like that. But you really just got to put yourself out there, put yourself out on social media. And the best way, honestly, in my opinion, to grow your product or your service is to just give such a good product that people have to talk about it, right? So that was my main focus, still is my main focus. All right, I'm going to give this person such a good session. I don't care if they're a 5th grader or an NBA player. This person's going to get the best session ever, so that they're going to go and tell their friends. They're going to put it out there on social media. And that's a really good way that I really grew at a pretty fast level, is just I was so focused on giving so much value that those people have to talk about it and spread your name and spread what you guys do. So step 5 is really just about scaling that and making it even bigger, right? So once you start building some momentum, more people start buying your product, your service, it's eventually going to have to get bigger than just yourself to really take it to the next level. So that's kind of the step that I'm in right now, in trying to learn more about hiring more people, employees, and making it bigger than myself, adding revenue streams, right? So I already started to do that with my online program, trying to eventually get into that with YouTube. I'm starting to create some courses. And the biggest thing with increasing or adding revenue streams is obviously just figuring out different ways that you guys can provide value. So for me, it was all in-person stuff. Now trying to add online stuff, so people who are not even local can train with me every single day. People who are local, who train with me in person, can also train with me online. So figuring out just different ways you guys can provide value is a great way to increase your revenue streams as well. Then also trying to add employees and make this bigger than myself is really the step I'm at now. So definitely a learning process. There's a lot of days I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Just learning as I go, and that's part of the process. So that's kind of the steps that I've took personally. My main focus were really just on learning, still on just learning, just giving such a good product. People have to talk about it, providing as much value as you can, giving more than you're getting, and then just growing it the best you guys can on social media, not being afraid to put yourself out there. Especially me personally, myself, I was this shy person, don't like to be the center of attention. So it was a little weird for me to be on social media, be talking to a camera, putting myself out there, but it's part of the process, what you guys got to do to build this as big as you guys can. So hope this helps from you guys. Just want to put this together because I personally have watched videos like this when I was trying to get to the position I am now, and still watch videos to get to another level. So hopefully this can help somebody kind of turn what they're passionate about into a business, or just extra income on top of whatever it is that you guys already do. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed it, drop a comment, like it, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys in another video soon.